The last major form of neurodiversity that I'll discuss is dyscalculia. Now, dyslexia is about verbal reasoning. Dyscalculia is more about numerical reasoning, struggling with numbers specifically and mathematical operations. Now, you detect it, of course, because numerical reasoning is disproportionately low relative to their overall cognitive ability, which is unusual. Same with dyslexia. It's rare that someone would be disproportionately lower on verbal reasoning. These things tend to go fairly lockstep. Hence, that's how we detect it. Now, as a rule, of course, extra time would be an obvious adjustment when doing numerical reasoning tests. It just makes sense. However much they need, give it to them. And certainly at least 25%, which is a typical recommendation. Now, in addition to that, I think gamified assessments may be better here, simply because the mathematics is often less. You often don't need as much mathematical knowledge for a numerical gamified assessment as you would do a traditional numerical reasoning assessment. Traditional numerical reasoning assessments are often charts and graphs and tables, ratios, subtraction, multiplication, addition, percentages, things of that nature, because it's hard to manipulate difficulty with just static images, with just static questions. As a result, you often tax those a little bit harder. Now, mathematical knowledge and numerical reasoning are two different things. You don't need one necessarily for the other. Ultimately, it's a problem-solving task, using numbers. Now, a gamified assessment will inevitably be simpler from a mathematical perspective. Often it's just subtraction, just addition, just looking at patterns between numbers, things of that nature. You won't have to do as much calculation. Often it doesn't even require a calculator. And so it's much easier for a person with dyscalculia to do because it doesn't tax that system which they struggle on so much, while still being a very powerful screen for numerical reasoning itself. Just less so with mathematical knowledge, which is often not what we're looking to measure. So I think games are likely an advantage here compared to a traditional assessment, which is much more maths heavy. So certainly it will be a viable option to give some extra time, but also consider gamified assessments in this format. I think it will go down much easier.